La Passion! Welcome back, guys, to Fog Entertainment, and today it's 5 reasons why Batista will die. To be honest, there's probably more than five, but I feel like when you do five, you're not dragging, you're not reaching. But I've got a feeling that Batista is going to be reaching out for his pistol, he's going to be reaching out to God, he's going to be reaching out to an angel, and he's going to come up a wee bit short in his pursuit of the Bay Harbour Butcher. I mean, he's here, he's getting close. Can't dispute that from a Batista perspective, but the reality is, folks, he's going to die. Right? He's going to die. I think it's going to be this season. Let me rip my notes and let's get into them. So, reason number one, I think Angel Batista will die. The episode 9 title. Again, it is just a title of an episode, but it's called Touched by an Angel. That, I mean, here, could Dexter, maybe he has Brian on one shoulder and he's got Harry on the other, and he gets touched by Harry, which sounds a bit weird, but I don't really know what is going to happen in this episode. But it's a weird one. I feel like when most TV shows reference characters in a title of an episode, something big happens to them, and what's bigger than their death? So for me, it's going to go down that way, sadly. Reason number two, it's either him or Dexter. Right. And what I mean by this is, I feel like there's two endings to the Angel Batista story arc, right? He does what no one else couldn't, right? Or he dies like everyone else. And what that means is Batista lives with Dexter in handcuffs, or Batista dies with Dexter free to do what he wants. And we kind of know what's going to happen there. Reason number three, it would be a massive death. I'm not saying Resurrection hasn't had massive deaths in the show so far. I mean, if you look at it, there's been a lot of deaths. I mean, the Gemini twins, Lady Vengeance, Tattoo Killer, LOL. Obviously, Al's going to go. Prater's probably going to go. Charlie's probably going to go. But it's like a big death overarching from the original show. But again, there's not really too many of those characters floating about. But who is the biggest one floating about that's got a realistic possibility of dying? It's this guy. And it would be massive. And it would be the biggest death in terms of the... It would be the biggest death in the franchise since Deb. And then before that, LaGuardia. But it's weird, like LaGuardia. I mean, everyone prefers Batista to LaGuardia, but I think we've got to be honest. At this stage of the game, Maria LaGuardia's a bigger character, I think. But obviously, Resurrection, I think, truly helped Batista. Reason number four, Quinn, Masuka, Miami don't actually know where he is. Now, I actually believe that in episode 8 that could be about to change. Quinn is scheduled to appear, and now Batista's going to let Quinn know about Dexter. But then that's going to put all the theories out the window about did Quinn know the entire time? Here, the writers, the producers, they are obviously aware of like the fandom, right? And that how many people have actually sat here and discussed that Quinn might know, or did Agent Lund they know? Did she know? Did he know? I wouldn't be surprised if they write that in, but as of right here now, as recording this, none of them know, Quinn, Masuka, or anyone back in Miami, about what Batista's doing, but I'm not surprised that at some point they're going to find out. And then our final reason kind of ties into reason number two. Who survives Dexter? No one survives Dexter. Literally nobody survives this guy. Anybody that interacts with this guy and finds out who he truly is, and especially anyone that disagrees with what he's doing, ends up dying. Like, the only people that really survived him was Lumen and Hannah. Hannah is dead. Well, is she dead? I think we need to make a big fit into that because I don't really know. As for Lumen, she's still floating about. But you look at Dokes, you look at Lila, you look at Miguel, you look at Maria, right? You look at Deb. She found out right at the end of season 6, start of season 7, dies at the end of season 8 as a direct, result of finding out. Everybody that tries to bring Dexter to justice, or tries to kill him, or tries to change him, or finds out who he is, they end up dying. And to me, it's a trend that's not going to change this season. This show's been confirmed for like 2 or 3 seasons, so yeah, Batista, sorry son, but you're dying.